Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Bears and Bubbles, brought to you by Master Teacher Javon Michael Clark and his lovely wife, the poet, performer, singer, and songwriter, mother and student, all across the city, the state, and the nation. She is the bridge. All right, squad, let's bubble up. Coming to the stage, Chris Clark.
I feel ecstatic. I feel alive. Expecting. I'm flying high. No longer worry. My life's a breeze. I stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It 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 will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It 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 will be given to me.
I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever wanted was given. Every car I ever wanted was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and kind. Destined for greatness, man. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. Come back to blocks, not a game, but a monopoly.
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. I'm bubbling. You can't stop my dough. You can't stop my dough. Everything that I want will be given to me. You can't stop my dough. It will be given to me. I gotta do what I gotta do. It will be given to me. Everything I ever wanted, that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stop praying myself. I stop praying myself. But the bears in the bubble. I stop praying myself. I stop praying myself. But the bears in the bubble. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Bears and Bubbles, y'all. Listen, we've been listening to gospel this morning. Well, really, like all week, but I ain't grow up in church. So I'm getting to feel a different type of soul as the people around me is tuning in, tapping in to their moments, the things that happen in their childhood. As they're reliving it, I guess they're rebirthing. The vibration is fresh in here. And so for me, Bears and Bubbles is that thing. And so like today, I just feel like that was just for me. I felt like church for me. So anyway though, good morning and thank you for tuning in to the Bears and the Bubbles. I am Chris Clark, your hostess with the mostest on all four coasters. And you notice,
Man!
Yes. I hope everybody that's tuning in can understand how it feels when you feel so, when you having like that spiritual, that out of body experience when you're like, oh my goodness, this is feeling, I can't explain it. So that's what I've been, when I wasn't feeling it, I was walking in on it a lot this week, you know, and so yeah, we was in that mode this morning, and it just felt really, really good. I think that's what we're missing. But anyway, I'm glad y'all tuned in. This is 21 days of foundations, and boy, has it all been a ride. If this your first day tuning in, if you feel aligned but you don't understand what's going on, you're not that far behind. So just go back to the last one, to the first day, and catch up, because we'll be talking about things you don't understand. You need to know why what is bringing in pink bubbles and bears and sauce and blue dots and fuck it and oh my, you know, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. You need to know what that is, or else you won't understand how we communicate. So you know what, DJ Longlegs, let's just jump into the next song. I'm Better Than You by the Naked Girls. Hey, twin.
Hey, my Chris, are you ready? I'm on top.
I was boring. You know I ain't got to be my face and put no beat together.
I'm beautiful, I'm so fine, so prima. I'm better than you, it's my life, I call shots. I can do whatever I want. I'm doing my own thing. I'm better than you, set the rules to my own game. I'm better than you, They say that I am conceited. Well, I must admit, I think I'm the shit. They say that I talk too loud, but when I rock the crowd, sit your black ass down. I can't, I do. I wake up just to make my own rules. I can't, I lose. I say the cost to make my own rules. I'm beautiful, I'm so fine, so prima. I'm better than you, it's my life, I call shots. I can do whatever I want. I'm doing my own thing. I'm better than you, set the rules to my own game. I'm better than you. See, I grew up thinking them motherfuckers can't fuck with this. See, I ain't trying to say I'm better than y'all. I'm just listening to the mirror on the wall. Mama really had to build my self-esteem to love myself. Now I believe that confidence is what I want, 'cause I can do whatever I want. She wanted to be in the mirror too. I started looking back. I didn't like her skin was too black. Mama said the black, the berry, the sweet as juice. The berry, the light, yeah, I know you. I've been doing my own thing. When I look at my man, I lost everything, y'all. That I was just my own game. I'm beautiful, I'm so fine, so prima. I'm better than you, it's my life, I call shots. I can do whatever I want. I've been doing my own thing. I'm better than you, set the rules to my own game.
What?
I'm better than you.
Yeah, whatever. You set your own rules.
I'm just listening to the mirror on the wall. And see, my mirror tells me I need all that. All them fake nails and fake hair, fake eyelashes. Come on, y'all. I was born great. I ain't trying to do all that fake mess. Not today.
Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Not today, even though today feels like a day of something. Like, it feels like a day of something. Okay, so what's going on? We had some great hashtags. We had some great, that slave, that invisible slave, that shit, that analogy slave ghost, yes. That was so, it was funny. I don't know if y'all can hear me laugh. It was funny, but it was so real because it really made me think about, like, yo, look at the things they got us captive with, the ideas that they got us captive with. You know, and I know for me, that's what I used to feel like as far as when they be like, you're going to go to hell. After a while, I started saying, how the hell you know it's hot? Dude was so like, don't you feel from that? I'm just saying, like, who said that? How hot is hot for a spirit? Right? Like, is it like combustion and it's forever? You know what I'm saying? Like, do that feel like forever? Our time or their time? So you start asking real questions like, do you know anybody that died and came back from heaven and hell and told you what's really going on? And to me, if it still look the same, that shit is outdated, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all the same idea. So when Lester Baby was giving the examples of the ghost slave, I was like, who the hell dies to go back to the same fucked up place? First of all, and that's not to minimize it, because I went with Misty to the slave port. We had a nice time. I hadn't been there. But look, I said a nice time. But I'm the black person in there fucking with the white people. Talk about, you do understand. You know, they try to get history. And I'm like, you know, we still fucked up now because of that. I'm like antagonizing them or whatever. And the lady we had was basically trying to say, you know, not all slaves was poor. Not all slaves were, and all the slaves on this plantation could read. Yeah, so we don't feel real bad in Durham about the shit, you know what I'm saying, that still we riding by. So anyway, if you missed that message, go back and look at it because it was everything. And that's the freestyle, that one, I think. So it was everything. So I'm very excited about what he has in store for us today. Let's see what I got. Yesterday, some hashtags. Thoughts are the belief. Hashtag, thoughts are the belief. Hashtag, pour shit out. When you don't need it no more, pour that shit out. When you need it, fill it back up. Hashtag, expect no rain. Meaning, if you refer back to yesterday, when you got a trip planned, oh, you believing in that trip. What? Ain't no rain. It's not going to be a bad day. We're going to have good sunshine. We ain't going to have no traffic. But when you're leaving out for work, you're rushing. Oh my God, I hope I don't get in traffic. I hope I don't get in traffic. It's about what you want and what you want bad enough to build momentum from. You know what I'm saying? To say it's going to be the best. It's going to be the best. It's going to be the best. Hashtag, get happy. Point blank, period. That should be your main objective. If it don't feel good, get happy. And that might seem easy to somebody on the outside or like, oh, of course. But it seems like the hardest thing to do is in the moments when you need to bubble up. So hashtag, get happy, point blank, period. Hashtag, we ain't shit. Ain't nobody shit compared to the pink. So just be happy in it. I put hashtag suck that dick today. You gotta watch yesterday's though, okay? Hashtag suck that dick today sound real different than when we hashtagged it yesterday. But the ones that was there yesterday understand why we hashtag suck that dick today. Yeah. Hashtag love your scumbag. So you can see at some point we started to say, we went from hashtag we ain't shit, suck that dick today, love your scumbag. So it was some point in that lesson where Lester Baby was really giving us some great examples that we like to look at, sexual examples, because that's what everybody can relate to. And in our 21 Days of Horniness, we really embodied what that felt like. And I like to reference that back when we introduce this next song. So DJ Longlegs, Hit us with Black Widow Spider, our horniness meter, finder, starter, measurer, picker upper, go get ya.
I swing high from the crystal chandelier, from the wooden bedpost to the antique chair on here and there. I got your ass tied and I don't fucking care. And then I bite your head off and magically disappear. I know you wanna bone me.
Shamika Michelle, ladies and gentlemen. Black Widow, stand up while she's not here.
You grab me, you want me, you're feeling me and my sexy ass. I know you see my skin is dark by the hourglass. You better be careful. This web will spin out and grab you. Once my venom confines you, there ain't nothing that you can do. Sexual cannibal, and I will devour you. Get you jumping, but won't stop. Pumping, but don't stop. Pumping, hiding, stop. What's that with is fighting? I got you running, I won't stop. Speaking, I don't stop. Pumping and riding, stop. Your black widow spider, I'm watching you.
Black Widow Spider.
I'm ready, I'm willing, the feeling of killing, I'm wanting you.
You can't deny her.
I'm plotting, I'm tracking, I'm watching, I'm hunting you.
Black Widow Spider. Ain't no fucking way you can deny her. Once you get beside her, she turns her fangs and digs deep down inside ya. Black Widow Spider, the object of every man's desire, calling all men. Mating season is in.
I get you jumping,
We won't stop.
pumping,
We don't stop.
pumping, hiding, stop. Attack when it's hiding, I watch you hiding, I won't stop. Sneaking,
We
hiding,
don't stop.
pumping and
I
riding,
can't
stop.
stop.
Your tech when it's hiding,
I'm watching you. Black Widow Spider.
ready, I'm willing, the feeling of killing, I'm wanting you.
You can't deny her.
I'm plotting, I'm tracking, I'm watching, I'm hunting you.
Calling no Black Widow Spider. Ain't no way that you can deny us. Hey.
I want to fuck you. Do you want to fuck? So I bet you do.
Hey, you better use what you got. I said now use what you got.
Then I lick on your balls, my body cold.
You better use what you
I
got.
know you wanna own me. Although
I
you
said
just
now
don't
use what
know
you
it,
got.
so come and put it on me. I know you see the sexy ass and my body out
Hey,
there.
come on now. Better use what you got.
But you can't tell me what
I said now use what you got. You better use what you got. I said now use what you got.
I'm a black widow spider. I got you running,
I won't stop.
sneaking and
I
hiding,
don't stop.
humping and
I
riding.
can't
I'm
stop.
your
Black Widow Spider. Yes.
Sing
Black
that.
Widow Spider. Woo. Yes. Horny meters up, y'all. Yes. Oh man. Shit, what has been going on? I mean, shit has just been really good. As we've been back over this foundations, it's been so different, yet the same. And I see how in the beginning, besides me being in a different place in my mind, even when we've done foundations over, and you know how you like, okay, I get it, then you jump to another thought. By him staying on like each thing like 2 days and let you think about what you learned afterwards, see how you apply it, didn't apply it, what you thought to be different, and then go back to the next day, and then he kind of, you know, ties the rest of it together with like first concepts and middle concepts and like, oh, that means that. And I was saying in science this morning, I was like, damn, it's like knowing you got a bag full of tools, but not using them all at the same time. How can you use them all interchangeably through the day to where you're already set up, you know, and as far as the things that need to make you happy, you're always doing them. So you're always in a happy space. How can you remember, you know, to carry these things around? If you don't know all these things I'm referencing to, like your GPS and minding your own business and, you know, taking a nap when you need to, writing down some positive affirmations that you see yourself having through the rest of the day. Sometime, once we did obituaries, what do you want this world to have said about you when you lived it? That helps build imagination, because a lot of people have problem with imagination. A lot of people don't have words. So that they know that a good word, Science was talking about the choice word of crazy, wishing she could find another word to put there or to present to people because of what that word could mean. And, you know, so we could, you know, it's funny because sometimes I look at that like, well, it's about what you think the word mean, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you could change what you think. That's like, bitch, don't matter to me. To somebody else, they say, But when crazy is the same way as using happy. Like, people use happy so loosely that when you say getting happy, happy don't have no substance. What about happy is happy? So it's kind of like, well, what about the word crazy is crazy? Because if you break down what crazy meant when we use it, then you'll see why we probably don't need, we will see why we don't need to use it. Because it ain't just a word that's being used. And so when you said that, I was like, yeah. So we got to think about these words that we choose to speak into our life, over our life, and intertwine in our life, even as we have this new mindset. Anyway, I'm sure baby Lester baby is going to attach on to all that stuff. So my job here is just to keep you hype, and ready for him. So we might as well just jump right in. DJ Longlegs, get ready to bring us in. They call him Guru. They call him Grub, U-Rub, damn Clizzo, Ray, and now he's baby Lester baby, whichever way you like to flip, flop it, and play. And I want DJ Longlegs to hit us, baby. Woo! Let's sweat, let's hit those Miyagi's. Fuck it up. Wash on, wash up. We don't know what baby Lester's on his talk. Come on, get your middle fingers up, get your fuckers up, stick your tongues out, scumbag, don't give a fuck. Get your damn spider legs down, get your damn peacock crowns and shimmy all around. We got that damn blue zoo in the blue nation, damn skin party like a B&B party. Go make it to the motherfucking top, y'all. I said, shit, bitch, you got to get some rhythm somewhere. You ain't never been drugged down there. You ain't never been pleading for your life, fighting for your pride. Yeah, you had just last night. And so there cannot be any pride to stop me from dying inside. And I refuse to die. I'm back alive and I will throw my guns and cry if I got to. Cry if I got to, cry out loud. And I don't care, I'm not impressing the crowd. And just making sure this is so much more than a 7:45 p.m. show for sure. This is not a show, this is life. Real TV, more than a wife. Total woman, the bridge, my kids, reality show, shit. This is damn history in the making. This is hip-hop, stop, no breaking. No taking, no steps, no shortcuts. Cause I had to say what the fuck is up.
I don't give a fuck. I won't give a fuck. I can't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I won't give a fuck. I can't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. I never gave a shit. I never gave a damn. Scummy ass nigga trying to work up a scam, cook up a scheme, trying to hit my dream, trying to make some things to make a little people sing, to make people think, trying to make people reach. I want to teach, but they say I need to preach. Maybe I should put a little hoops and hollerings in the middle of my sermon. Maybe I should holler, jump back and scream to the top of my voice, and that would help you learn it. Or maybe I should just tell lies about things I did in my past. Talk about how I used to get ass. Talk about how this mission now is about cash. Or maybe I just want to do the things that make you laugh. Or maybe I should just be me. Talk about the shit that you really need to see. I got a blackboard and it's got 5 colors. And this shit got me feeling good, yeah, I love it. I wanna fly to the sky and just be in the place I need to be. So fuck you if you ain't alive with me. Come and ride with me. Come and spend a little motherfucking time with me. It's 7:45, go live with me. With Sonya and Chris and no motherfucking Cassie. Fuck it, I'm talking to the source. What is it telling me? It's telling me the pink is getting bigger. I need to make it small. I just wanna fall. I just wanna rise. Fall down into the deep sleep and rise up to the place I need to be. Cause sleep is the best thing for me. All I need is a 15-minute power nap and the power comes back. Man, I'm having a great day. Man, I'm feeling a great way. And man, I ain't sung a song in a while. And man, goddamn, I'm about to sing that bitch now. I want that pussy when she first walked in. And I don't give a damn how the day been. And I don't give a damn how your day been, bitch. I don't give a damn how your day been. I want that pussy when she first walked in. And I don't give a damn how your day been. I ain't gonna walk on in. I just put my hand on to say amen. I don't wanna hear about your boss. I don't want to hear about your friend. Get stripping when you first walk in. Don't take no shower. I want to hit the pussy for about an hour. I want to devour the smell of the day on it. I like the sweat. I like that. I like them little hairy hairs. What the nigga said, little brown hairs everywhere. You nasty boy. Damn, I was trying to steal another nigga line and fucked up. That's what happens when you try to steal another nigga line. Whoa. I don't know why some told me to go back to my goddamn jam, but I want that pussy when she first walked in.
Somebody can just put it up there.
Man, today is a fucking feel-good day. I'm going straight to the paper. I done wrote so much shit down I can't even remember it. Today's lesson is about your goddamn vortex glasses. Now, I'm walking around with my goddamn vortex glasses on. Now, I realized I had to come up with this idea, concept of vortex glasses, because you ain't going to be in your boom boom room all the time. Your boom boom room could be a special place, a special thing that you do, a special person that you spend time with. It's like when we made the Naked Girls album, this actual place ain't a fucking boom boom room. We do a lot of shit in here. But when we was making Naked Girls album, the living room was the boom boom room. This shit was in the living room. Remember, we would sit in the living room, we would laugh and joke, and we would make songs. Then about halfway through the album, we moved the motherfucking here and the whole vibe switched. And this became the boom boom room. That's how shit goes. But then a person, man, when me and my brother kicking it, I'm just laughing. Because I'm just having a good time and he asking me all these fucking questions. And I feel like the ultimate teacher teaching my older brother. It's a boom boom room for me. I could go outside in my garden and play in my garden or fucking do anything that's a boom boom room for you. But sometimes you're going to go places that's not a boom boom room. You're going to go places that's an actual Debbie land for you that you have to be there. Like you have to be there. I remember I went to church to see Sumika speak. And church is a goddamn Debbie land for me. I'm just going to be real. When I said walking in, smelling them old ass wood chairs and the stinking ass carpet, then seeing a lot of old people that still goddamn bewitched, and each one of them making their special goddamn mission to make sure I come back to church and tell me how much the Lord loves my soul, and kind of telling me, hey, I already know you don't know the Lord. I could just be visiting your church and I'm a pastor at another church. Now listen, I already know you don't know the Lord. This is a good home church. You're a young man. You look like you like fucking around. You look like you like smoking reefer still. You kind of look like you just fuck with all the sins that I'm too old to fuck with. Boy, you look like all the shit you used to do, I used to do, that you got it all over you. It's like a motherfucker prejudging you. I know you need the Lord. Now, how do you know that? But guess what? So church was a pink place for me. And just that's where I first discovered hatred, meaning evil. But I went into church, I said, Javon, put your goddamn vortex glasses on. You in a pink land. That's what those blue glasses you got on. Yeah, I'm going to have to get me some. They're my vortex glasses. Oh, should they be green? Blue or green?
No matter what color they are, they're just vortex glasses.
Yeah, but I just want, for the class to come.
Okay, for the class.
Yeah, when I got them, that's when I found the blue.
We're going to keep them blue because you didn't have the blue ones forever. The goddamn vortex glasses. And when I look, the vortex glasses, my eyes control my ears. Because when I look and I see some shit that's make me mad, I hear it mad. But when I look at some shit out of humor, I hear it humorous. So when I heard it start, he called to worship instantly. It's like when you had your glasses on, you take them on and you take them off, you see differently. The sun differently. When I first had them, I said, these bitches work. This motherfucking church ain't bad. I'm finna have a good time with my vortex glasses on. Then I took them off and I heard, he called the service. I said, oh, this shit is same old shit. I put them up. I said, that lady tripping. That shit fun, man. And then I pulled them down. They got to singing. And the crowd. Well, I said, man, this shit just like it used to be. I put the goddamn shades back up. Where I first. I was right in that bitch with them. I said, oh, it's about me, not them. Because music is music. And people is people. And love is love. No matter how you get it. I had my goddamn vortex glasses on, and people was like, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the church. This your first time here? Yes, ma'am. Well, we hope you come back because we know you need a church home. All the shit that they was saying that would normally irritate me. Now, we know you need the Lord and all this shit. I was like, yes, ma'am. It felt like love. It felt like appreciation. It felt so goddamn good. I said, what's the difference in church now and church then? I said, I got my goddamn vortex glasses on. I got my goddamn vortex glasses on. And what I see through my vortex glasses, can't nobody see. So people was asking me, how you have such a good time at church? I thought you ain't like church. I said, bitch, I had on some vortex glasses. They're mine. You can't see life through my vortex glasses. You better get you some. And I was thinking about that this morning. And that's when Source said, you had them vortex glasses on. I said, how can I turn that into a lesson, Source? And Source said, the same way you went in there and had a good time and balled out and loved them church folks and whatever the fuck you want to call it, you can do that for everything, because you know why? Everybody's walking around with their own vortex glasses on. Everybody is in their own vortex and aligned to something in their own way, and all they trying to do is stay aligned to it. Now let me get in the motherfucking lesson. I wish you would change so I can feel good about not liking the way you are. You're looking at life through your vortex glasses. thinking this shit is great. The person you're with, looking at life through their vortex glasses. Now, what makes your vortex glasses your vortex glasses? Your life, your experiences, and what you want to be aligned to. And I got so much peace now. And I'm going to show you why. I remember a while in my ex-wife's marriage, my ex-wife said to me these words. She said, I hate who you become. And the shit, you know how somebody hit you and you hit back? But your hit ain't even a hit. I think I might have just blocked that. Like, I ain't gonna let that hurt me. Because my response was, she said, I hate who you've become. I said, I love who I've become. And I said, how the fuck you hate who I've become? And I love me now, who I'm becoming. Something has happened. What has happened? We're not aligned anymore. My vortex glasses are on and she don't have hers on. So you want me to change so I can feel good about you not liking who I've become. Go back to who you were. Go back to who you were because that's how I liked you. Well, I'm growing. I'm getting happier. I'm learning. I used to be afraid of heights. Now I want to jump out of an airplane. Don't do that. Don't jump out no airplane. Why? I want you to go with me if you want to be with me. You don't want to go with me? Well, can I go without you? Why can't I go without you? Because you're changing. Because you're changing. Because you're changing. But tell me the truth. Why can't I go without you? Okay, if you're going to go off doing that shit, where I'm going to be? I don't want to do that shit. I liked it when you won't doing no shit like that, just coming to me. So fuck your airplane jumping out scheme. Now ain't nobody gonna never tell you no shit like that. They just gonna keep telling you you changing and that airplane shit stupid and da 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 da. Ain't nobody gonna say, look, I'm scared to go fuck around with some airplanes and I don't want to support you in it. So check this out. You go do that shit on your own and I'll be at home waiting on you. They can't do that because they depending on you for their existence. We're not just talking about relationships. We're talking about friends, parental, mother, sister, brother, cousin, co-worker, every fucking thing. I need you. Man, when my motherfucker homeboy stopped smoking crack at work, I was smoking goddamn mad. That bitch coming in and hit that goddamn crack. That bitch get to singing, he sound like Marvin Gaye. That bitch sang his goddamn ass off. All day we sang. 12 hours of hard nigga work. The day was so that bitch coming there. He said, man, the Lord saved me. I got on crack. I said, we'll see how this go. That bitch got on crack and stopped. Terry, bust that song. Oh, man. I used to be singing them songs trying to make it through the day. Now I don't got to do that. I was in here fiending, nicking. So I was goddamn singing to make it through the day. He said, now I don't need to do that. I can talk to the Lord. I can read my word between time. Oh. You happy for me, ain't you, Vaughn? Yeah, won't you come to church with me? No, I don't know, Terry. Vaughn, we used to go do all types of shit, Doc, man. You remember we used to get off? And he could still talk about it. Then I get happy. Vaughn, you remember we used to get off work and go get that rock? You would get that reefer and I get the beer and we go off and look at them hoes and do this, that, and the other. I be like, yeah, got Terry back. Yeah, I remember that, Terry. That's our old life. I like that. He like, yeah, I don't like that shit no more. Goddamn, you done took me out. I was just about to ask you the same. So this man is growing. It's about expansion. He expanding. And I'm mad that he expanding because I'm not expanding. Guess what I did? I expanded with the motherfucker. I started going to church with him, stopped smoking reefer, and went to church and got saved. That's how much I like the guy. But that's how much I like to see expansion. That's how much I wanted alignment to something. To me, a crackhead is saying he gonna stop smoking coke, crack, and stop instantly. And I done seen the bitch spin up all his check begging me for money at work. And we laugh about it. He stopped smoking crack instantly. That made me believe in Jesus Christ more than any Bible story ever, or walking on water, and any motherfucker rolling around on the ground, spitting, hollering, speaking in tongues. I seen him stop smoking crack cold turkey. I worked with him 12 hours a day. We still grinded. He was the same motherfucker. The motherfucker started singing gospel songs and work. And I grew up saying that. And I sang that shit with him. And that shit made me feel good. I was aligned to something. People just want alignment. And you can't fault them for that. So if a person wants alignment to something you don't want alignment to, you got to let them have that. And you got to have yours. But this is where the problem comes in. And I'm going to teach you how to maneuver through that. People want you to be up when they up. Javon, I just won the lottery. Cheer with me. Woo, 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 woo. Javon, I just got... lost my job and gonna lose my house. Cry with me. Ah! And sometimes you want to say, what about my vortex? I'm down and out right now. I don't want to celebrate your lottery victory with you. That's not how I feel right now. Or what about, man, goddamn, I'm at the bar having a good time. Me and my old lady drinking. Do I got to listen to you talking about your wife left you right now? Man, your old lady know my old lady. She'll understand this emergency. We need you. Man, I don't want to put my good time down for you right now. And that's where the problem comes in. It's about alignment. People are saying this. Their relationships, this is what they're saying they want for their relationships. I want you to make me happy my entire life. I don't give a fuck if it's friend, aunt, mama, grandma, whatever your relationship is. You don't stop caring about people. You start caring about becoming more in alignment with your motherfucking self. I used to cook all types of shit every day. Fancy shit, blah, 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 blah. My wife come home, she love that shit. Then I be like, man, I care about my health. I ain't cooking all that shit. Well, can you still just cook it for me? Yeah, I'll try to still just cook it for you. Cook it a few times, a couple of weeks. Then I realized cooking this shit for you makes me want to eat it. I don't want to cook it no more. You started off cooking. Now you ain't cooking no more. And if you ain't gonna cook for you, just cook for me what I want. But cooking what you want makes me want it, and I don't want to keep eating it. Well, you know you need to make more money so I can buy it. God damn. I don't like how big you getting eating it. That's why I stopped eating it. I was getting too big. Like, what the fuck?
Look, you said X.
You bitch, I'm just saying. X. So it's like, but damn, I gotta figure out a way to how to goddamn cook for you and not want to eat the shit. I'm confused now. So now, I'm not in my boom boom room. Every day I get off work, I go into the store or go cut up some shit to cook for you that I'm trying my best not to eat. It's like I put the rock on the stem for my homeboy, set his rock up. What you call it, no cash? I set his
stem,
his spread up, you know.
Setup.
Yeah, I do his crack setup for him. I set him a crack setup. He come in my house. I put the rock on the table. I chop it up. I put it on the stem.
The whole throw.
I put the whole throw. I put it to his mouth for him and I light it for him. And I watch him fall out. Yeah, they crack good. And that's my job, is to set his crack throw up every day. I set her throw up every day. She want Asian, Mexican. I set her throw up every day. Then I eat me a goddamn salad with no croutons. Hot damn about. I made a promise to you to be like that before I knew who I was as a man, and definitely before I knew what the fucking vortex in the boom boom room was. I look a motherfucker dead in their face and said, look, yo, I just found out about some shit called a vortex in the boom boom room. And now that I know about that, I like that. That's the most important thing to me. Now, this is how this is going to go. Do you like that? I don't think you're going to like that. Ain't no need for us to keep trying this. No way. Ain't no need for me to keep working here. Ain't no need for me to keep trying to run you down, help you. Ain't no need for me. Man, this boom boom room shit feels so good because it's not about not liking them no more. It's about, yo, I just like being in alignment. It's like whenever a person will call you or whatever for whatever reason, it's not that you don't want to talk to them anymore. It's like, yeah, I'm in my boom boom room. Oh, you want me to talk to you while I'm in my boom boom room? Well, my boom boom room don't feel the same talking on the phone, so I need to get off the phone. Well, if I get off the phone, you want to come over to the boom boom room? No, definitely not. You want me to leave the boom boom room to come talk to you? It feels so good in here. Talking on you on the phone in the boom boom room, you definitely can't come over, and I'm definitely not leaving the boom boom room for you. You need to find something that you're more aligned with. We ain't aligned like we used to be. Watch this shit, y'all. When you in the boom boom room or vortex, you don't fuck with people. You don't poke at people. You are so fucking happy, you don't care what's going on around you. You ain't in your boom boom room hollering out, hey, you left something on the kitchen sink. That's what motherfuckers that do outside of the vortex. When you in your boom boom room, you ever seen a little kid, a little child playing on their own with their toys? They ain't thinking about your black ass. That's the boom room. That's how I feel like. No one is in the boom boom room nitpicking other motherfuckers. When you in your boom boom room, do you not mind your own fucking business? That's what you do when you're in your boom boom. You mind your own fucking business. And when you mind other people, your business, other people say, hey, you used to help me mind my business. Now you don't. Let me give you some examples. When a motherfucker see you in the boom boom room all the time, and they knew you before you went in the boom boom room, basically what they're saying to you is, hey, watching you be happy in your boom boom room reminds me of how fucked up I am. And I don't like how that feels. How the fuck did me and you go together? Because we were attracted to each other for whatever we attracted to each other before we found out about this vortex life. How did we exist before we found out what this boom boom room shit was, and we was just so good? What as fucked up as life was, we was happy. Or we was sad. How did your mind change in the middle of our relationship and ain't nothing happened? You must have a bitch. You must be fucking around. Something has got to be going on. There's no way we live in the same fucking house, make the same amount of money, eat the same food, and all of a sudden you done got fucking happy. You got to have somebody, you doing something. Something is not right. That's like two niggas in jail. Or two niggas on the island together. Or two women working in the fucking factory together. Girl, what happened? What's going on in your life? Nothing, I'm the same. I'm just happier. No, girl, something happened. You got a man there. No, I ain't got no man. I'm just happy. I'm just appreciating life. Girl, something happened. We work at the same fucking job, make the same amount of fucking money. We used to be in this bitch every day complaining. Now what the fuck is going on? Something got you happy. You holding out. You holding out. I know you. I know how fucked up your life is. Why the fuck is you happy? You holding out. Imagine church. Imagine any fucking organization. Fuck it. Any organization. I put my goddamn money where my mouth is. I remember I got kicked out of church when I first got saved. The church that the guy took me to with him, they kicked me out of church. The pastor loved me. I was a young man in church who basically was using me. I was college boy and they thought I was a street nigga. Because I had a little swagger. They figured he a street nigga and he can minister to street niggas. They was taking me to the prison ministries and I was talking to guys in prisons and shit. And they was talking to me about shit. I was like, I ain't never done that shit. And they like, what kind of prison minister are you? Man, they just picked me, man. I don't know. I'm just here talking to y'all brothers. I can't really relate to y'all. I ain't sold no coke and no dope and no shit like that. I don't really, never been to prison before, so I don't really know how the intake is. Brother, you remember when an intake such and such went down? You remember your first day behind the joint? And I'm like, do I lie to him? Like, I ain't never been to prison. Well, what the fuck they got you in here talking for, man? Is you a real pastor? No. Well, I only talk to pastors that's been to prison that can be fake or a nigga with a pastor's degree. I feel like he's a true man of God. So these motherfuckers had me doing everything in the church. They loved me. I asked him some shit about the Bible one day. They fucked him up. And he put me out the church and they was trying to like have a public meeting of trying to get me to stay or debate between me and him. And he put me out the church and they excommunicated me and all this shit. I was like, damn, I thought y'all loved me. I was cooking and shit. I was doing all types of shit in the church. I just asked the pastor a question. But what happened was I had said something that could have knocked him out of alignment with what he wanted to remain in alignment with. And that's how everything is. Whether it's church, religious, organization, or anything. People are not stupid. You ever have an argument with a person or discussion with a person and they just keep saying shit after shit or shit? They're not actually thinking rationally then. What they're doing is reaching for things to think and say to keep them in alignment with what they believe. Man, Easter ain't real, man. What do you mean? The Lord and Savior rose. Man, ain't nobody living no 3 days. Faith, brother. Faith is the thing that keeps them in alignment. I need something to keep me in alignment to what I'm saying. All those ideologies, religions and shit, that shit is outside of the vortex. When I say outside the vortex, this is an ideology. And it's talk about the vortex, it's talk about the boom boom room. But you understand the analogy, the similes, the parallels. That's what religion was supposed to be, a parallel. Hey, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. Not that you can put no goddamn mountain in the water. You see what I'm saying? This right here, this is not saying that you can goddamn hop on a bubble and float and an actual bear and come out. It's an analogy. But my analogy is saying, tune into your own goddamn source. That's the only way you're going to get it. Our own guidance is the most important thing. Once you get off of sync with your own guidance, you'll follow any and every fucking thing. So people don't want to be motherfuckers that follow every goddamn thing. So if religion is your source, once you break away from a certain religion, you think you would follow your own guidance system. But normally we go find something else. And after black folks leave religion, they go in the conscious community. And religion is just Jesus for black people. The conscious community, you got 50 goddamn different ideologies. So now once I drop down in the conscious community, I will follow anything and anybody. And then once I done got duped by 2-3 conscious niggas, I ain't listening to nothing else. Not even my own goddamn self. And you steadily mixing them all into one. I'll give you a perfect example. What if motherfuckers went to a Narcotics or Alcoholics Anonymous meeting and one day he just got delivered? Or whatever the fuck happened, and he was sitting there and they was talking and the motherfucker stood up and said, yo, I feel good tonight. And I'm sick of this fucking shit right here. We come in here every week, 2-3 times a week, and we fucking talk about our fucking problems and how we fucking drinking. And every time I hear these motherfuckers talk about how they used to get drunk and shit, I'll leave this bitch wanting to get a goddamn drink. We attracting the same motherfuckers here. I'm sick of this shit. Let's get up and go out and live our motherfucking lives and meet 3 months from now and see who got some fucking strength. I'm sick of being aligned with y'all motherfuckers leaning on y'all niggas. I'm sitting here, y'all saying all these excuses why I'm a drug addict. And I'm trying to align with that shit. And I keep telling myself, man, I just wanted to try some goddamn coke at the goddamn party, to fuck with these women, and got hooked on that shit. Man, shit ain't had nothing to do with none of all that. Man, there was peer pressure. I tried this shit, and the bitches liked it, and I went and started getting this shit for the bitches. I kept it on me, and before you know it, I'm snorting this shit every day fucking with these hoes, man. Now I'm selling it. Man, stop fucking with me, man. I don't feel aligned to this AA shit. What if there was a goddamn black mothers meeting for black children that got killed. And every week they come in 2-3 days a week and they mourn together. My son, this is Jimmy, this is Phil. He got shot 19, 17, 15, 12. And they cry together every week and they eat pies and potluck every week. That's alignment. And you can't tell them fucking women they don't need to get over it. Nobody on the outside. That's their vortex. But oh, God forbid, if somebody in the vortex says, hey, you know what, ladies, it just hit me. We was some fucked up mamas. Now, y'all hear me out. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. It's been hard for me coming in here every week, every day, 2-3 days a week, every year. And Lord knows I'm going to admit it. This picture I got of my son, or this little plaque right here that they gave me at the church, I bring in here every week because, whew, y'all helped me through them tough times. Y'all helped me sitting here blaming everything on everybody else. That's what I needed for a time. But now I realize I was a fucked up mama. And I'm going to get my shit together with my other 6 kids, or 4 kids, or 2 kids. 1 child. I ain't check his homework. I ain't do nothing. When he hit the streets, I turned my blind eye. Good Lord Almighty. Lord Almighty. Clarissa, did your son sell drugs? Yes. What about you? Yes. What about you, Patricia? Yes. What about you, Lola Mae? Yes. What about you? Somebody in that room gonna say, stop this shit! Shut up! What's wrong with y'all? Y'all trying to make her, y'all letting her give us accountability for our shit. Somebody, and they gonna put that bitch out of there. It's about alignment. That's their vortex shapes. I swear to God, hand to Christ, Jesus Christ, holy precious name, Source told me, you cannot put your shades on nobody else's eyes. Nobody is not going to see your life the way you see it. So you might as well not explain to them, not listen, not walk, talk, not do anything. Let them have that. But guess what? When you expand and grow, people think you mean. People think I'm mean. When I expand and grow, I'm so happy and I love people even more than they ever knew it. I'm praying for them, sending good energy, vibes, or whatever. I'll give you a perfect example. The experience with the pastor that put me out of church let me know and learn that motherfuckers don't want to be taught anything, or you can't challenge a motherfucker that's an authority over you. Shut the fuck up sometime, use and get what you need to get, and be a fucking humble soldier. That's what I learned from that. Good God, I'm so thankful for that. I know how to get in line and say, yes, sir, no, sir, turn a 10 hut, all that shit. My old pastor, that nigga the most grimiest, slimiest nigga I know, but he the smartest, most strategic, brilliant motherfucker I know, and he taught me the game of fucking with folks' heads. I said, well, I don't want to do that. How about I do the opposite of you, to tell folks the truth? Because that's what I want. A better world is, folks. I don't want members. I don't want to go out in the world seeking or following. I want to teach motherfuckers, you don't need me and you don't need nobody. If you can manifest, get like me, get on my level, we all go get this shit. And then we dap 5 at the top and say, hey man, let's break this money up. Let's spread this love. Let's spread this goddamn joy. Imagine a motherfucker went into church on testimony on Friday night service. Woman stood up, giving honor to God, pastor, first lady, mothers, members of the house. I just want to say, I thank God for being here tonight because I barely made it. And somebody said, ho, don't start your shit off like that tonight. What you mean? We don't want to hear that shit like that tonight. We just want somebody to say, stand up and say, I thank God for being here. Lord, this is good. Can we not have no fucking bad testimonies tonight? Motherfuckers will be like, what? That's kind of what I come here for, to give my bad testimony. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, stop the goddamn orgy. Now I put this orgy on And because I put it on, man, I'm going to just be real. I don't want to hear no fucking moaning in here tonight. No moan, grunt, none of that shit. I want quiet fucking. You do exactly what you want, but fuck quiet. Motherfuckers not going to like that shit. What I'm trying to tell you is you will never convince anyone to take their own vortex shades off. You will never convince anyone to understand how your shades look. Please stop paying these motherfuckers any attention. I swear to God. I don't give a fuck who it is. They need that. That's their vortex. That helps them. How are you going to convince them? Can't no motherfucker on this earth convince me that this shit I got with these numbers, this 333, 1111 and shit, I bust out anywhere. Oh, 1212. Oh, everything I ever wanted will be given to me. Life is good. Life is wonderful. I'm so, like the Bible said, if you deny Christ before men, he'll deny you before the Father. At 1212, I'm out loud. I don't care where I'm at. Oh, thank you, everything that I want to be given to me. I'm expecting. I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Motherfucker looking at me like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm praising the Lord. If I deny the source before you, it'll not deny me, goddammit. So at 12, at 11, I don't give a fuck if I'm in the grocery store. I start talking out loud. I could be talking to somebody in the line. Yeah, so, yeah, I do caterings too. Yeah. Oh, shit, 11. Excuse me, ma'am. Man, this is a great day. This is a wonderful day. I'm talking to a nice person. Life is good. Life is so much things is coming my way. I can't wait to walk outside and that sun hit my face. That's going to be my next great moment. And then when that sun hit my face, I'm going to speak to somebody. Oh, I love it. And motherfuckers look at me like, boy, you got to be out your fucking mind. No Cash said that the first time he was here. He said he fucked with numbers, but he ain't say nothing. At 11:11, he was asleep. So he said 11:11, and all of us started rampaging. He said he woke up. He was like, oh shit, but he didn't say nothing. He saw alignment. And you think a motherfucker gonna tell me that that shit ain't real to me? Hell goddamn no. So why the fuck would I even try to listen at a motherfucker trying to tell me they ain't real? And why would I try to convince a person that's a Muslim, a Hebrew, or something that's a Christian, that got their own shit just like that my number shit is real? As stupid as I think they fucking shit is. We hold on to that shit because that's what we need. Yesterday, No Cash was reading his horoscope. That's something he fuck with. I don't fuck with the horoscope. He said, man, I'm about to read you my horoscope. I said, man, go ahead, but I don't fuck with that shit. I looked at my phone, it was like 11:11. I said, read that shit, because it's true. I swear to God, didn't No Cash. I just said out of my mouth, I don't fuck with no goddamn horoscope. It was a sign for both of us to see. If a nigga fuck with that shit, it's a wrap. Don't play with it. Because I have to come out my boom boom room to explain to you why I'm in my boom boom room. Y'all didn't get that. I have to come out of my boom boom room to explain to you why I'm in my boom boom room. What's up, man? Why you in your boom boom room? I'm just in here. Can you just let me have it? You got a problem right now. Bye, bitch. I can't do it with you. You're doing it too often. I like being in here. Now you're doing it more often because you're curious. Why is he always in that boom boom room? What's in here? No, I can't let you in here. Why? You ain't got the right mindset. You ain't got the right glasses on. Javon, who are these people that you're letting in your boom boom room that you just met and I've been knowing you 20 years? How the fuck could I try to explain that to somebody? Who is Sonya? Who is No Cash? Who is Omalola? Who is Taryn? Who is Shamika? Who is these people? Who is Squad? Who the fuck is these people? I went to high school with you. Who the fuck are these people that you letting play in your boom boom room? You're inviting them to all your reindeer games and you treat me like Rudolph. You won't let me come to your reindeer games. I've known you forever. I've known you when you had no bathroom. You know what? That's not really worth me trying to explain to you. Because you asked me that question. Now I can get low down and grit and diamond with you and say, you're not going to understand that because you're asking me about why the fuck I'm living my life the way I want to live my life. And the only reason you're asking me that is because you're not included. If you were included in the room, you would have no questions. You would be directing who the fuck shouldn't get to come in. If I let you in my boom boom room right now, you would come in there with your mindset and tell me why I got these people in, who I let in purposely, and you begging to get in. So there's no need for me to try to explain that to you. There's no need. No need for me to waste any time. And if you know that about your situations, then vice versa. Don't go asking no motherfucker about their shit. Last goddamn point. All that shit has to do with insecurity. Insecurity. Javon, we got pictures of your wife sucking dick, doing all types of shit, whatever. She doesn't love you, or whatever you call it. She doesn't blue dot you. I'm like, yes, she does. Man, all the shit she does, she couldn't. I'm like, yes, she do. You can't convince me of that. I don't care what you got. How you know? How I feel. It's how I feel. That's crazy for you to think of all that proof that we have of your wife fucking around that you still could feel that way. And I'll say, well, that's crazy of the absence of no proof that you have about your Bible or your religion, but you still feel that way. Mm. See, what I know, what I got with her is real because I got hit in the face with every fucking bad thing I could get hit with. And I still feel that way. You've experienced no Bible or no religion. And you feel just as strongly about your shit for nothing. You must be crazy. Even your book says, how can you love God whom you don't see and don't love your brother who you see? It all has to do with insecurity. Because when it's all said and done, I don't mind hearing your story about your perspective if you can't shake my motherfucking perspective. A lot of times motherfuckers be like, I don't want to listen to that shit. Why? Because I'm scared it might rock my foundation. Because I ain't sure in my shit. I ain't steady in my shit. I can listen, talk, walk with anybody because I'm like, oh, you ain't going to reconvince me of no shit, boss. You ain't going to unconvince me of my shit. When it's all said and done, man, can't nobody wear your motherfucking glasses. Chris, wrap this bitch up. Beep. Stop wasting time on that shit. Give me a no. Stop wasting time with that shit, period. Chris, can you summarize that for me?
Yes, I can. It's funny to turn down just a little bit, a quick recap, and how it turned down a little bit on how it as things shift, everything that have ever shifted in our relationship through even the moments of that were tough, there's always been a moment of peace. Let me stop there. I remember I was doing a lady's hair and she had met this guy and she was in 4 months. She was like, I'm getting married. It's for real, for real, for real. And I said, well, how you know it's for real? Because like I do your hair, so you know you was just real, real, real in love, like in a different type of love. That's what she was like, no. She said, it's a peace that you feel about your connection. She said, I don't know how to explain it. You would just have to feel what that feels like. And when I got with Javon, we used to call it Spooky Deep. I did have this list. I read some of it, but that was the first list. My main list, I put in there loves Durham and never wanted to leave, right? So when I got with him through everything that we have kind of gone through, it's a piece in there that exists that I feel, and I think a lot of people don't feel that. So although I was the thought with goals and he was the nigga with the plan, and it's the first plan I ever wrote down for myself, right? So it's the very thing that I kind of don't like because I planned it. So it's like you know what you're using somebody for, but it was the very piece that I found attaching to it. So even in the shifts of the growth that felt like I didn't know I was ready, it was always a piece about me being on the ride, about the next step, about the alignment, and about wanting to be aligned with something that felt really right. And until you experience those things, you don't know. So when you seeing stuff that's happening around you, when people like, how could you let the best friend be a woman? Because I feel just as at peace and aligned with Shamika as he does, in my own way. No matter what anybody could say could happen. When somebody say, how is Sonya here? Because when I met Sonya before she got here, I had an alignment with Sonya, and I had a piece with Sonya that had nothing to do with her moving to Durham. So when her decision is to come to Durham, or we ask her to come to Durham, or we all in here, even if in human movement, which we don't really have, nothing, right? Because we in here and it's like such a pureness in it, we just living. But even if so, there is such an alignment of something that's unexplainable that's happening. You can't even deny that, and to address that, you have to address everything else. So then that would have to mean I got to second guess my whole journey that I know I felt right in, even in the moments I didn't know what I was feeling. So, I mean, how to explain it, even in the unknown moments. So when no cash is here, I can't explain it. The shit feels right to me. And you have to feel those moments in order to know your shifts. But if you're real with yourself, you will know about who you around, who you hanging on to, or who you won't let go. And you will know that and a lot of people know they never even felt it. And so when you know that, then the realness comes and stuff like that. This is one of those lessons that it wasn't about making you laugh or cry or anything. It was about shooting straight to the point of like, yo, you have to know what you want to be aligned with. And whenever you don't want to be aligned with the person, you have to get off the ride or you have to step to the side. But it's your job to not stand in the way. And you know how it feels to feel this. You will understand why it's important to guard it, and also important to let somebody have it. I thank y'all for tuning in. As me and Jay do open books, you'll get to hear more about how that plays in our relationship and how we have had to have those conversations about, are we aligned with things along the way, especially once we knew what it was and what, you know what I'm saying, when we knew what the things meant. And your desire to want to be aligned to something, is that the thing where you like, I'm a shift or I'm gonna get up, just all that. Anyway, I'm rambling because that's a whole nother thing, but yeah. So tune into Open Books is a closed group, so you have to request entry, and that from there we're going to start having sessions, marriage counseling sessions. We've already had some, and we're going to talk about this because you have to figure out the alignment to know how to shape your relationship. And get your country boy detoxing to get your shit right. There's no need. You have to be aligned now. You have to be aligned. There's no need to have a fucked up body on a healthy mind. Get your nothing but juice in your vegan meal prep from Dr. O. Then while you're eating and you're drinking, slide over to Naked Girl's Facebook so she could curse you out so you don't get up and get no cookies afterwards. Let me see what I'm saying. Oh, get your Keep It Naked by Shamika Michelle. It's I call it aggressive self-help book. It's the Naked Girl's Guide to Living Life Authentically. You can find us today in the Naked Nook at 1 p.m. for Feedback Friday. It's going to be live. You don't want to miss it on Naked Girls TV. What else we got going on? Well, while we talking about Naked Girls TV on Friday, then on Sunday you can check Shamika out with Sundays with Shamika at 7 p.m. Then on Tuesdays, you can check out Total Woman Tuesday at 7 p.m. Then you can check me out on Wednesday, Wind Down Wednesdays on Total Woman Space 40 page. And then that's about randomly through the night. But at 9 o'clock, you could check out Coley's group, Mastering Black Love.
The education.
Mastering the Education of Black Love.
Yes. MEBL.
MEBL. Yeah. MEBL. Yeah. So, check Coley page out. It is a private page, so you have to request entry. And then we just got a lot of shit happening. Get your alumni album. You don't want to miss that. Follow the homie No Cash. That's KNOW Cash. What else? We got Total Naked Bear coming soon. We got Pretty Political coming soon. We got the Naked Girls album coming real soon. And we just have a lot. I feel like I'm forgetting something because we are always talking about what's coming up. We got the Naked Hour still. I got next semester on campus, being on the radio. We still got La Familia on NCCU's campus. And I name these things because they are manifestations of things that was talked about so many. La Familia was birthed in 2012 officially. And so just to see where we are, it's just amazing. So get on board. DJ Longlegs, take us on out.
Well, Blue Dot Squad, we have reached the conclusion of yet another explosive rendition of the Mental Clarity Masters class, also known as Bears and Bubbles. Where you like to spin your mind is where you ought to spin your dime. Break bread where you lay your head. Super chat when you like that. Or find us on the internet when you are ready to invest at paypal.me/Javon Clark. Sow a seed to leave a legacy. Have a green ass day and remember to keep it bubbling, baby.
Hey, keep it bubbling, baby. Hey. Keep it bubbling, baby.
Look, turn up right here.
Keep it bubbling, baby. Keep it bubbling, baby.